Hi, I'm Samantha Russell, and I am going to be talking to you about gay marriage as well as gay rights in general today. Out of the 50 states in the United States of America, only 10 states have legalized gay marriage. Rhode Island is the latest one. With that being said, you need to think about the gay population we have today. Gary Gates has recently done a study of the number of gay people in America, LGBTQ, so to say. And for those of you who don't know what that stands for, it stands for lesbians, gays, bisexuals, transgendered, and queer. 1.7% of the 18 and up, therefore adult population, consider themselves gay and or lesbians, making that approximately 4 million Americans, adult Americans, not considering the younger population, so 18 and under. 1.8% of the American population identify as being bisexual. That's almost 5 million, if not a little bit under. 700,000 Americans identify as being transgendered. That is 0.3%. With those numbers, and still, we're not very far with gay rights. It's, in my opinion, it's baffling. It shouldn't be acceptable. Gay rights, I'm very passionate about that. I always have been, and I feel like gay people should have the exact same opportunities as heterosexual people. Just because you're homosexual, you should not get any rights denied. The First Amendment states, well, part of it says, Congress shall make no law respecting or an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise. That's just part of it. And that is in the Constitution. That is also known as the separation of church and state. Oftentimes, religion plays a major role when dealing with the issue of gay marriage and gay rights in general. Considering we have the separation of church and state, that should not be allowed at all, whatsoever. Not to mention the fact that there are so many different religions in today's society and world in general. So many different religions. And in America, Christianity seems to be the most dominant one. And a lot of people base, especially the smaller states and towns, they base religion off of how they run. And when you have the separation of church and state, it shouldn't be allowed. Every person in the United States, in the world in general, have their natural born rights. Your natural born rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It mentions that in the Constitution as well. The Fifth and Fourth Amendments state, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, and or property. So when you think about all these things that are in our Constitution, which America is supposed to abide by, gay marriage should in fact be legal. And gay rights in general, these are human beings. Just because they're homosexual and or bisexual does not mean they should be treated any differently. They do not need to be discriminated upon. Nowadays, so many people are discriminating against them just because of their sexual orientation, and the LGBTQ has been fighting that for a very long time. I hope that one day, for the sake of everyone, gay marriage will be legalized and gay people will have the exact same rights as heterosexual people, simply because we are all equal. We were all born equal. We are equal. We're all human beings and we all make mistakes. Whether or not you are religious, that doesn't necessarily play a role in what you should believe in when it comes to gay marriage, simply because we're all equal. I am in fact a Christian, and I was raised in a very Christian stabled household, Christian oriented. I believe my parents taught me to treat each other equally and that all sin is equal. So that's my opinion on it. One day I hope to see that gay marriage will be in fact legalized, not just in the United States, but worldwide. And with the progression that we have today, it looks very hopeful. I hope you all have an amazing night, and thank you for listening to me. Bye.